Most people are so caught up in thinking about the outside world, completely unaware of what's going on. Nikola Tesla is a genius who has written his name in gold letters in history. He was not only an inventor or a scientist, but also a philosopher and a dreamer. Throughout his life, Tesla worked to discover the limitless potential of energy and electricity. In this way, we can say that he laid the foundations for the technological progress of our world today. But Tesla's teachings are not just about scientific discoveries, a philosophy that inspires humanity. So, what are Nikola Tesla's teachings? In this video, you will learn about Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest inventors and scientists in history, and discover its principles. For this, let's dig a little deeper. Tesla was passionate about continuous self-improvement and learning, and he pursued this passion until the end of his life. For him, people should learn and improve themselves throughout their lives. Today should be different from yesterday. You can tell if you are developing or not with this technique. The wow technique. When you read a book, watch a movie, or experience an event, it gives you. If it doesn't make you say wow, you are standing still. A surprised wow. I mean, why didn't I have access to this information before? It makes you say how original. It becomes your agenda that day. If you don't have wow in your life, stop and think. It is important to increase this discourse in order not to stand still. Tesla experienced many failures throughout his life, but he saw them as opportunities to learn and grow. In his own words, I failed many times, but each failure made me more and stronger. We are terrified of failure. What will happen if we make a mistake? What will people say? I'll be disgraced. Get out of that mindset. Now open your ears and please, if you want to achieve something in life, listen carefully. Things will happen beyond your control. You cannot control everything. Instead of getting upset about it, try to accept it and digest it. Failure is also out of our control. What you should focus on at this point is what you can learn from it and how it will contribute to your development. As Tesla said, failure is the result of following the wrong path until you find the right answer. Is a way of discovery. Being curious expands your thinking and stimulates your imagination. Nikola Tesla curiosity is essential for innovation and progress. Without curiosity, we would never have discovered electricity, developed the internet, or put humans into space. We couldn't have sent it. Curiosity pushes us to explore new frontiers and push the limits of what is possible. Feed your curiosity. Try learning new things. For example, you could read a book on a new topic or start learning a new language. Share your curiosity with others and exchange ideas. In this way, you can gain new perspectives and pave the way for further learning. Unfortunately, as we get older, many of us lose our sense of curiosity. We become comfortable with what we know and what we are used to, and we become more curious about the world around us. We stop questioning the world. But embracing your curiosity is crucial for growth and development, both professionally and personally. Curiosity is man's hunger for knowledge. If you want to have knowledge, you must be curious. David Hume. Tesla faced many challenges and setbacks in his life, but he never gave up. What it takes to succeed is to be ready to fail at the beginning and persistently. Is to keep working. Nikola Tesla, of course, there are both positive and negative aspects of persistence. Is the key to achieving a goal. Positive persistence is essential to achieve a goal. Throughout his career, Tesla has experienced years of trials, errors, failures, sometimes for long periods of time to realize a project. In this process, it is important for him to persist to achieve his goal and to work without losing motivation. He knew he had to keep going. So far, so good. But it is important to remember that excessive persistence also has its downsides in some cases. Because sometimes you can get stuck in an idea or a project and you can get stuck in an unrealistic expectations. In this case, it is important to remember that excessive insistence on unrealistic goals can lead to disappointment and is likely to lead to failure. Insist on the right thing if you want to turn your expectations in life into reality. To pursue your dreams. Even if you don't achieve results, following your dreams will give meaning to your life, and that will make you peaceful. With his unconventional ideas and willingness to challenge established norms, was also known. Innovation requires thinking differently and taking risks. If people tell you that you are crazy, the things you want to do may be right, Tesla said. Tesla said he wasn't afraid of people's reactions to his extraordinary ideas. Albert Einstein. Great souls have always faced opposition from mediocre minds. Most of us are conditioned to think within certain limits and constraints. We have been taught to conform to established norms and traditions and to avoid taking risks. But thinking outside the box is crucial for innovation and progress. Only the smart ones change the questions. Einstein. Questioning the questions. In order to think outside the box, we must first question existing questions and assumptions. We need to question. It is only possible to find different and creative solutions when we remove our blinders. It happens. Tesla always focused on the bigger picture and the long-term results of his work. He worked from the early 1880s to the mid-1890s to develop the alternating current system. For years and years and years. This is something we have neglected so much. Psychologically, we are under the grip of short-term satisfactions. Everyone should have a long-term goal and plan. Confucius, it is not possible to go back to the day before, but we can manage tomorrow. You cannot change your past, but you can change your future life by your present behavior. Time gives you the opportunity to decide where you want to go in life. And those who take this opportunity often change their lives. Especially take care of your mornings. Don't let others take advantage of these periods of time when the mind is clear. These are the shortest moments to your long-term goals. Say no to time suckers, gossip, and unnecessary things that come at your most productive moment. Others value you and your time as much as you value yourself. If you sell your time for free to anyone who asks for it, neither you nor your time remains valuable. It is very important to draw the line here. Tesla believed that solitude was important for self-discovery. Solitude is a wonderful thing and a natural consequence of freedom. It increases our ability to see, understand, and perceive everything. Solitude liberates our thoughts and dreams, says Tesla. Solitude. One needs to be alone with one's own thoughts and be at peace with them. We are in crowds, but we are alone. We are alone even when we are alone. We cannot travel to ourselves when we are alone. What am I doing? Where am I going, friend? What's wrong with me? What's my purpose? Like a leaf, we're scattered from place to place. We can't land on a tree. You have to get out of this predicament. And for that, you have to travel deep inside yourself. I'm not saying this in a romantic way. I just believe that peace is here. It doesn't matter if you're a salesman or a CEO. Have you found peace? If you are not looking for it, the world and everything in it will not satisfy you anyway. The important thing is to enjoy the journey even if we don't get anywhere. That is, to accept and digest the life that is happening now, bittersweet and sweet. Or to travel to a future that you can digest somewhere far away. And to feel your current life to the bone while traveling. In conclusion, Tesla was way ahead of his time. He foresaw many of the technologies of the modern world, from wireless communication to wireless electricity supply. For all his eccentricities, Nikola Tesla was an extraordinary man from whom we can all learn something. A career in the automobile industry. If he knew that the most innovative car company of our time bears his name, what would he think? Be alone, Tesla would say. That's the secret of invention. Be alone. That's when ideas are born. Own everything that makes you who you are, from your habits to your preferences. As long as you're not hurting anyone, embrace your quirks and incorporate them into your routine. And most importantly, multiply your wow.